Look at how much everything has grown, Twitter. It's July 5th, and you haven't seen my garden in about 3 weeks. And look how much bigger everything is. Those are all those beans in the background. You see the beans? Look how lovely they are. Some of them are smaller, but that's just all different varieties. Look at all those beans. And over here, we've got different kinds of kale. This is rainbow kale. This is black magic kale. Groninger blue kale. I've harvested quite a bit of stuff already and frozen it, so some places are missing, but I've reseeded them. So in a few weeks we'll have more things. There's oregano in a pot, lemon thyme in a pot. This is called mountain mint. It's less invasive mint, and it's kind of furry. It's really fresh, nice taste. And my oregano in a pot. Look at how good everything is doing. Isn't this just fabulous? Look at the size of this kale. It's growing, growing, growing. And my caraway seeds are drying. And I'm going to be able to harvest the caraway seeds and put them away for flavoring. And this plant, it's the first time I've ever grown it. It's called rat-tail radish. And the bits that you're supposed to eat, the flowers are really pretty, but I don't think I'll grow it again because look at what kind of a messy, big, sprawly plant it is. I don't like things that take up so much room for a little payback. But this is what you eat, these pods. I haven't had them yet, and I'm not sure when they're ready, but that's what we're supposed to eat. We shall see. If you don't hear from me, you know I've dropped dead of rat tail poisoning. And look at my poblano pepper. You see the poblano's in the pot, and the poblano's in the soil. It's much better to grow peppers in pots, and from now on, that seems to be what I'm going to do. And my huge mustard with the dew on it. Lovely. And there's fennel. I'm going to harvest that within the next few days and freeze it all. And I've reseeded it in many places already. And there's the dill. I'm going to do the same thing for the dill. And I've harvested all the savory and I've frozen it. I left a little bit for fresh eating. And I've planted, you see the little baby ones? That's what I've planted there. And here, this is going to be escarole. And look at my carrots. Look how big they've gotten. I've got lettuce in the background. And I've got stuff that I've harvested, but I've put seeds in everywhere. So in a few more weeks, there's going to have other stuff growing. And here's a row of Fungen something or other. And I've got sick chard. And I went to the market yesterday and spoke to some farmers, and they suggested some remedies. So I'm going to try that. It might be lacking nitrogen and it might be lacking magnesium. So I'm going to add some chicken poop for the magnesium, and I'm going to add some Epsom salts. And here, mustard greens and fennel and Tokyo bacana all mixed up in one little space, but that's okay. Now, there's some more dill. Oop, there's my head. And here's the beans. Just look at that rows of beans. Rows and rows and rows of beans. It's just awesome. Anyway, those are just a quick tour of my garden so you can see the difference of how it's grown. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. Bye-bye.